Hello and welcome to the dungeon. My name is Dan and today we are playing Battletech. This is the recent turn-based strategy game from Harebrained Schemes. It was originally a Kickstarter game and now it has been recently released on Steam. This is a turn-based mech-on-mech action game based on the Mech Warrior franchise. If you're unfamiliar, it's about 25 to 28 years old. It was very big in the 90s. You have a lance, which is just a group of mechs, and you have to decide what they do, where they move to, who they shoot, all that type of good, clean fun. So Mech Warrior. I love Mech Warrior 3. Played that quite a bit. That was more of a simulator, so very different type of game to this one. There were a bunch of other ones throughout the years, but I didn't get a chance to play them, and there are a lot of those now which you can't play on modern technology. So if you're looking to go back in time and play some of the older titles such as Mech Commander or the various other Mech Warriors, then good luck to you. You best want to try and find an older system or some other way of getting around that. So right now I'm at a planet called Detroit. It's not Detroit, Michigan, but not far off. And what I have to do is get some jobs together and make some money, because money is very important. Without it, I would become bankrupt and I could not afford to keep on having some mech-on-mech action. So what I'll do quickly is show you a few things of my ship, and then we'll go to a mission and take it away. So we go to Mech Bay, which is where they are. So these are mine. This is my Blackjack. It took a lot of damage in the last mission. I mean a horrific amount. My guy inside also took damage too. It's not just the machine which can take damage, but your person too. So watch out for that. He has 5 wounds in total, and I think he lost 4 of them. And if he had lost the 5th, because it's my particular guy, that would have been, I'd imagine, game over. It's not happened yet to me, but I'm sure it can't be too far off. He had a head wound and all sorts, but he still won the mission. Even though 2 of the mech's arms were blown off, he still kicked the shit out of the other mech and won the game, so well done to him. A few other ones, these are my medium ones, the Vindicator, Shadowhawk, and my latest, the Centurion, looking all nice. I've got a couple of light mechs. That one is very damaged, missing an arm. This one is doing okay. If we were to go to refit, there is a lot of information here. So a big part of this game is fitting your mechs together, using what type of weapons you want, on what arm you want, additional ammunition, heat sinks. Heat is very important. If you overheat, your mech shuts down, and you don't want that to happen. There are things you can do to prevent that, such as hanging out in water, but yeah, heat isn't great, which is a good thing to keep in mind. This is very much a management type game, kind of similar to XCOM in a lot of ways, particularly the newer ones. Not only is it turn-based, but you have to keep in business, you have to make money, you have to manage things like morale, heat, your finances, that type of thing. So I won't get too in-depth regarding this stuff because I could be here all day really, and I don't know too much myself. I'm still getting to grips with it, although the actual combat, the actual gameplay loop is quite straightforward. Just one thing I wanted to mention before we try anything else is that when you're creating your character, it's a cool RPG element to it, so you can give them a background which gives them certain traits with regards to leveling up. So you can have a background in, say, an aristocratic type situation. Then you can say, I became a gladiator and I have some pit dog experience. For some reason, this game wanted to give you they as a pronoun. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against people who prefer they as a pronoun. I just don't see why it's particularly important in a game with mechs shooting the shit out of other mechs. To be honest with you, you never really leave your mech in a battle unless you eject, which is just getting the hell out of your mech, and you don't really see your character that much on the screen anyway. I don't particularly see the point, but hey, that's just me. So I've shown you the mech bay. Barracks shows you your mech warriors. Command center shows you the jobs available. Captain quarters allows you to customize your crew, basically. Customize the colors, the emblems, that sort of thing. Shows how you're doing for finances. Reputation, another good one. If you have a low reputation, some places just will not do business with you, so you want to try and keep things sweet with your employers. Now, money-wise, I'm not doing very well. I had a bit of a scrape in a story mission, and that led to me, taking a lot of damage and a lot of expenses, and losing 2 of my mech warriors. And mech warriors, once they're dead, they are dead. You have to recruit new ones. So let's try a new mission. Right, I'm going to have to leave Detroit now and go elsewhere. Although, is this one in the Detroit planet? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. Okay, so yes, I'll do this mission. I have my guys already set up. Once I played further, I'm sure I'll get more mech warriors and more mechs to use. So this is my lance. I still have one being repaired and one which, although that's pretty much damaged as well, needs to be repaired. I have no other mech warriors, so let us begin. This mission only has 1 skull out of 5, so I don't think it will be too difficult, but you never know. In fact, in the last story mission, that wasn't too difficult until the very end. So you may be, if you're looking for a challenge, you might think it's a little easy at first, but as soon as a giant heavy mech comes out, that could make things very different. Okay, so this mission is just kill a pirate lance of mechs, a lance just being the term for 4 mechs. So I have 4, they have maybe 4, we shall see what we do. Now, one thing I very quickly skipped over is that when you're taking on a contract, you can decide, you can negotiate things like your pay. Also, salvage. Salvage is very important. You have to try and replace your parts once they're destroyed. So if you can replace them with something you found on the mission, all the better. And reputation, that's also something that you can, if you go for less wages, then your reputation might increase to show the fact that your employer really likes the fact that you're cheap and will spread the word about you. Another thing to mention with this is, as you can see, it's taking a long time to load. I don't think this game is particularly well optimized, but that's how it is. Hopefully a patch will sort things out. Anyway, I'm ready to kill some mechs. I don't know about you, let's go.
Command interface initiated.
There's not a lot of voice acting in this game. In certain key scenes, yes, but for things like this, for contract-based missions, no, just read the text.
Ready to rock, Chief.
Nice. Okay, so here is my lance. There's all 4 of them. Let's see if I can change the view. Yeah, that's them looking all good like that. These are my 4 portraits showing who's who and how they're doing. Obviously, I don't want them to die very much, so I'll try and keep them alive as much as possible. Yeah, looking very nice. For an indie game, they have put a lot of detail in these, as you can see. Things like scratch paint and other types of damage. So, in terms of presentation, very nice looking thing. Also with the environments. This planet is, well, it's very red as you can see, a bit Mars-like, but there's all types of environments such as deserts and valleys of streams and a moon, which is quite nice. Anyway, enough talking. I want to do some killing. Right, where is... Actually, let's look at the... right there. That's where I need to get to. Here is where I am. Let's take it away. So, I'll start with Porcupine, great name, and we'll go here. So, select where I want to go, and this selects my arc. So, your facing is quite important. I will face that way. One fun feature about this game, which speeds it up, is that when it comes to movement, when there's no enemies around...
Got it.
Yeah, it freezes sometimes, that's annoying. When there's no enemies around, you can do them all as they're running. So, as you saw just now, all 4 mechs at one point were on their feet moving around. Now, it's a bit hard to see, but this is a forest. If I stay in the forest, I will get a cover bonus, so...
Location confirmed.
Let's do that. Oh, enemy contact. Now, these are unknown mechs. These red blots here on the radar just show there is a mech. It's not necessarily the mech it looks like. It could be completely different looking. It could be a light, it could be a medium, it could be a heavy, it could be whatever. But I know there are 2 mechs there, and that's all I know. So right now we're in combat situation. If I sprint, which is a good way of getting across the map, I don't have any follow-up action after that. It's kind of cool actually how you just run through things like scenery and just break them. Okay, a commando. When it comes to combat, there is an initiative type system. If at all you're familiar with... what is initiative? Mordheim. I don't know if you play Mordheim or not. If you haven't played Mordheim, first of all, watch my Mordheim video, then play Mordheim. But very similar type thing regarding initiative. So some of your faster guys will go first, then there'll be your slower guys. So Decker is in my light mech, so he's going to go first. I literally cannot select the other 3 guys. So Decker is lighter, but also he cannot take as much of a punch as the others. But he will back into a forest like so, and try and shoot this one. Now he's only got a laser because he's a light mech, so let's see what he can do.
Affirmative.
He missed. Good job. But even missing can give a certain benefit. It can reduce their chances of evading you. That is his light mecha spider. He shot my spider, so good job for him. Okay, so right now I have a choice of which of my 3 mechs I want to use. I could use Porcupine, Dantahero or Glitch as my mech warriors. I quite like Glitch. She's a
What can I do for you?
yeah, very chirpy young lady.
On my way.
That red line, by the way, shows what they can see. If it's not red, then you cannot draw a line. So she can see both of these mechs, the spider and the commando. But if you notice, the line going towards the commando is an arc, whereas the one going towards the spider is straight. The reason being is that her missiles go in an arc. So as long as something can see a target and it's in range, her missiles can go over any types of cover and hit it, which is quite nice. But for now, all weapons I think will go onto the spider and knock it out, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
think I hit the tree with my plasma ball, so good job. I did do some damage, but probably not as much as I'd want. You see, that's an example of them using their missiles, even though they can't draw a direct line of sight. Okay. Anti-hero, you are up. Now everyone else so far has been a bit shit when it comes to shooting, so show them how it's done.
Engaging target.
That was better, so I think I destroyed some part of them. Yes, their right arm, that's gone, so look at that damage. Great. Now Porcupine, can you finish off that spider? You're gonna have to...
Heading out.
You want to move your mechs. If you keep them stationary, then they will be easier to hit. So keeping them moving is the key to keeping them alive somewhat. Shall I try and finish off the spider? I think so. I think that's what we'll do. I can't precise hit. Never mind.
Confirmed.
I have been missing quite a bit really. It's because they're in the forest and they're a lighter mech. So hopefully the larger mechs I'll be able to get more shots off. Oh, he's looking for blood. Yeah, my spider is taking some
Armor
damage.
breach. Internal damage.
So it's Decker again,
for
who's in my spider. He's taken some damage, as you can see, in the orange blocks. The white would be his armor. So I think for him, we've got another mech there, haven't we? Who's shooting shit at me. So let's keep him far away from that one at least, where he's still useful. If I can, I'll show you some melee combat, because that's fun. Right, let's go for the other spider. I could sense a lock. No, let's go for regular shoot. Sense locking just makes it easier for you to shoot them later.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Ooh, right in the leg.
That warrior. Show him what you got.
And he is down for the count. Now, I don't think he's dead yet. He has got a chance of getting back on his feet. Like so. But he's not looking too healthy right now, is he? As he backs off. Now, I think for now, that little spider can be ignored. For the time being, I need to focus now on this commando and do some more damage. So, Anti-hero, you are up. Don't let me down. He has got full health right now, so if I get closer and draw their fire towards me, that should keep my others a little safer. Now I have precision strike, so I can try and shoot a particular part of him. So right now everything is more or less the same type of health, so I'll go for his torso and see if I can get through some of that. Maybe I should go for a leg. 80% on one of the legs. Now let's go for the torso at 33. See if I can do something good to it.
Engaging target.
That was quite effective with that arm gone. Wasn't aiming for the arm, but never mind. Shadowhawk. You see, that's my Centurion getting their fire, because he's closest, so you can game the AI quite well. Right, who's next? Porcupine. Stay in the forest?
Roger that.
I'm wondering if there's only 3 other mechs in this. Normally there's 4, but I think this is an easier mission, so we shall find out. Can Porcupine finish off the commando? Good luck!
Roger.
Miss.
Target eliminated.
Excellent. And she's a recruit as well. She's quite fresh.
Waiting for orders.
There's my pokey glitch. Right, you probably want to try and do some damage to the Shadow Hawk here, don't you? Can't go up that hill, that's a pain. Ooh, she has got a jump jet, so for purposes of this video, I will show you jump. Look at that! How cool is that? Now, jumping has its own pitfalls, such as generating heat, and you can jump on an enemy mech and be damaged that way, but it also does damage to you as well. Okay, Glitch, why don't you shoot the Shadow Hawk with everything you've got?
Time to die.
Love it. Okay, not great, but not bad either. Look at that spider, just wants to be taken out of this misery. Yeah, I have nothing to fear from that spider.
I'm barely scratched.
Exactly. As you can see at the top left of the screen, destroy enemy units 33%, so yes, there's only 3 enemy mechs to worry about. Sometimes there are more, and sometimes there are less. It's not just mechs you have to fight as well. In a lot of the earlier missions, I often found myself fighting things like tanks and turrets, so watch out for them. Also, destroying certain buildings is a feature as well, which is nice. Okay, Decker,
Standing by.
it has to be you, so tell you what, Decker, do you want to try and finish off your spider friend? Now, shooting them in the back is obviously a very dishonourable thing to do, but very effective, so let's do that.
Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Oh no!
Let's hit 'em hard.
Target neutralized.
Yep, he's gone. Well done, Decker. Ooh, I lost an arm. That's not
That
great.
shot went internal.
Have a closer look at Decker. Or at least his mech. Yep, see, I'm missing an arm. That's it's bad, but I'll have to make do. That's the thing, you don't have to lose a mission for it to be bad. You just have to take a lot of damage to be like, you know what, this is costing me a hell of a lot of money. And you can withdraw, you can leave the mission, which is good. So far I have not had the need to do so. So yeah, that's good. Go on, Dante Hero. You're the hero that we need. His shoulder's taken some damage, so let's precision strike again. If I go here, I could hopefully do a lot more damage.
Engaging target.
And the arm goes off.
I hear ya.
Can she get close enough to do a melee attack? Hopefully, but probably not. We'll see.
Coordinates received.
He might die before I get a chance to do it. Nah, melee is weird. You have to like start your move next to an enemy mech from what I've seen, so I'll just have to shoot him instead. How did you miss that? He was right there. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Porcupine, can you finish off this mech?
I copy.
He's lost an arm, he's lost a shoulder, his torso is damaged. Come on, finish him off.
Got it.
Quit missing!
Ready for orders.
You know what? I'm just going to brace. Let's see if
Holding here.
Glitch now
Waiting on
can
you, Commander.
melee him. Yep, melee attack. Get ready for this. It's time for melee.
Going toe to toe.
Not bad. And the laser too.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
Yep, so he is not going to be jumping anytime soon. Right, anti-hero. Finish him. Come on, there's no way you can miss this. Just kill him.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Good job. And that's that.
Mission successful.
So yes, I have found a lot of these contract missions to be quite straightforward and easy. That's not to say there isn't some challenge. If you get swarmed by enemy mechs, then they can really take it out of you. Once you get knocked down, it can be a bit of a uphill battle to try and get back into the fight. And you only have 4 mechs. I don't think there's any way to get more. So if you lose 1 or 2, it can be a real difficult challenge. Cool, so here's my money. 260,400 C-bills, excellent, I shall take that. Also a bit of reputation from the employer, so they liked my performance. My spider lost an arm, so I'll have to repair him later. Also it shows the kills, so only 3 mechs at a time, so my Shadowhawk killed one, my spider killed one, and my Centurion killed the other. Maybe next time, Glitch, maybe next time. And this is quite cool as well, you can decide how much salvage you want. This is prior to a mission when it comes to negotiation. So right now I only put one thing to choose and they'll give me randomly other things. So what do I want? Well, since I lost a spider arm, I think taking another spider might be a good idea for the junk. So let's bring him, confirm, and I get some more stuff as well. So excellent. Heat sinks, very important. You definitely want them. Come on. I like the little tidbits of history in this. The Mech Warrior franchise has a lot of lore to it. Not as much as Warhammer 40k, but definitely a significant part of it. I mean, trying to think of the things they had a cartoon, they had various novels, I've read maybe 3 or 4 in my time, several video games, the RPG, the war game. One of the things I really want to get hold of is the 25th anniversary box set, but I don't think it's in print at the moment, so hopefully that'll get re-released. As you can see, these black screens aren't very useful to anyone, but that's part of buying a game day one these days, I guess. So the various people that work for you will give you advice such as repair your mechs and that type of thing, so I will do that later. But I think for now I'm going to call it an end at this video. As I said, I'm liking it a lot. I've only done a few hours though, so should my mind change, I shall let you know. I'm sure it has multiplayer as well. It has to have multiplayer, so that'll be fun for after the single player campaign has been completed. So far, I'm enjoying the campaign. I personally do care about the NPCs involved, so that's always a good thing, and I like to see how it progresses. So this is Battletech. I would say if you're a fan of turn-based combat, if you're a fan of mech-on-mech action, then definitely give this a go. Hopefully one day I can get the tabletop version and play some games on my table, but we shall see. Anyway, that's it for now. I think I'll sign off and I'll say thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then by all means send me a like. If you have anything to say regarding it, then please leave a comment below. And if you want to see more of my content, some more turn-based action and miniature games and all sorts, then by all means, you know what to do. I'm Dan, signing out, so bye.